Do not allow your wife, your woman, have her own money so that her independence will not be a threat to your leadership. That is what a boy, a man that was born from a woman said. I watched the video today. He's also a content creator and a good one at that. But again, sometimes content creating is good, but create content that when you have a girl child tomorrow, she will be so proud to say, this is what my parents does for a living. Gossip is good. You could gossip about people. For somebody like me now, if I don't like you, I could say something about you. That doesn't mean that you cannot reciprocate the energy. Reciprocate the energy if you feel like, because you shouldn't like me as well because I don't like you. Maybe I don't like you not because of your person, but I would not like you because of what you said. This particular boy now that said this thing, I don't like him. My likeness does not put food on his table or money in his bank account, but that is me, and I will not sugarcoat it. For him to even think that a woman should, in his own word, he said, men, don't open a business for any woman that is not your wife. Fair enough. I wouldn't want my son or my brother to go opening businesses for random people. He said, even if you want to open a business, let it be that she is your wife. Agreed. Because you need to learn financial management. Your wife, it is a family thing. You're giving her, you are empowering your wife so that she could provide, you provide. Life is easy. But he now went as far as saying that make sure when you are empowering her, when you're opening a business for her, make sure it is in your name. So that if she tries anything, you take it back. Because her independence is going to be a threat to your leadership. That's his word. And to think that so many men, so many women were under his comment section saying, oh, yes, you were right. Oh, this boy has sense. Of course he has sense. True. Because for me, I would be very sad if my brother, my son, sees a woman tomorrow and he just starts opening businesses for her, doing this. I wouldn't like things like that. I understand that you could support people you don't know, but opening businesses for people you don't know, I need to know your level of financial capability for you to be able to do that. Are you into charity before doing that? But again, saying that a woman you got married to that is supposed to be your better half, that is supposed to be, both of you are supposed to be in partnership. You see her as a slave. You see her as somebody that you don't want her to be better. And I think the most scary part of this whole thing is you don't want a woman to be financially independent and you still do not want her to leave. Which means you are the master that is enjoying the services of your slave. Make it make sense. You see your own wife as a slave. You don't see her as your partner. You don't see her as your better half. You don't see her as somebody that you say, oh, okay, my wife is not financially capable. Let me do this so that in case if I cannot provide tomorrow, she is there for the family. Let me do this so that this financial burden is not going to be on me alone. We have kids, so that she could be able to do things for our kids. You're not looking at that in that perspective. You're not even saying, let me do this. Let me empower my wife so that my wife could support her family, so that she wouldn't have to run to me at every given time for financial support. Let me support my wife so that my wife can support herself. Let's say she wants to go for holiday, she wants to do something, she even wants to buy her personal stuff. She doesn't need to come to me. In his own word, he says she's going to be a threat to your leadership. She's going to have a say. She's going to do this. So I don't understand. People don't like a woman having a say. And again, these women, I think the problem I have here are the women that were under the comment section saying, yes, yes, yes. Why is it that some of you women, you like projecting your insecurities on other women? Why is it that when you as a woman, you attain many things, you now feel that it is okay for other people to join you? Is it not enough that you are married and you don't have a say? Is it not a crime? Is it not even enough that you're married and you have this mindset that you're not supposed to amount to anything? For you, it is okay. And because it's okay for you, every woman should be in your shoes. And any woman that does not want to be in your shoes is a rebel. How does that English label, that word? How does this guy even wake up and manufacture this? I understand. As a content creator, I still want to do better. But again, sometimes there are things you don't say. Is it that this is content? I shouldn't be making a mountain out of a molehill. But I still think that whatsoever thing you're bringing out to social media there are women now that they're trying to make ends meet. They're trying to do something little. And they now have this myopic husband sent from whatsoever pit, and he now watches this video and he now drags them to level 0. I don't understand this. How does this boy come up with such a thing as content that she's going to be so that she doesn't be a threat to your leadership? Leadership. When you mean leadership, who is even a leader? It depends on which type of leader this person are, because if it is a leader that understands that everybody should contribute, because there are certain types of leaders, right? Well, I think another question is, which type of leader is he talking about? But in this context, he's talking about this tyrant leadership. Because if you are a leader and you do not want your wife to have a say, to have finances, to do things for herself, that means your own type of leadership is that type of leadership that I'm in charge. Nobody has a say. What I say is law. And again, how do you people even make marriage leadership and subordinates? How do you people even make marriage? How does marriage, I don't know, is marriage leadership? Is it no longer companionship? I don't really, and let me tell you something, this boy that is saying this, this is how he is, very tiny human being, very tiny boy. If this tiny boy could be having this utterances, be saying that, the people that are huge, that really have the money, what would we do? If now you be a Tedola, what are we going to do? Or if you are the Dangote, what should we do? I think, let me tell you something, I think women, I don't know, if I were God PA, there wouldn't be anything like a man and a woman. It's going to be man and man, woman and woman. Take it to the bank. I think when it's man and man, then you'll be seeing your fellow man as your equal. I think life would be easier. Woman and woman, you'll be seeing your fellow woman as... I'm not projecting anything. I'm not saying women should do women, but this is my own thinking. Because if it is woman and woman, I will be seeing my fellow woman as my partner. I wouldn't be threat, but I won't be pressured. I won't be saying, oh, this person now wants to be man. Or if you want a man, if you don't want somebody to challenge you, get your fellow man. Same goes to women. I don't understand this. Does this make sense to you? Or I don't know. Is he making sense, or I'm the one that is not making sense?